Yes friends, now I'm taking second prefix number. Okay, second prefix or prefix number 1 or lecture number 2 in this category, in the category of prefixes. So I'm taking the second prefix, which is add, very important one. You will find number of words based on this, because now this is going to add in your vocabulary a number of words. Not thousands, but number of other words. Okay, because wherever add word is added up, okay, ad, you will find ad before any root word or before a base word. As I have told you that what is the prefix defined by me, or I defined you the prefix as in the previous lecture series, in the previous lecture, in which I told you that an affix which is placed before a base word or before a word, or before a base. Okay, so for example, as I tell you that suppose I have taken any prefix like re, okay, like rewrite, refill, okay, retone, respeak, any word which is done again. So re means again, do it again, repeat, okay, repeat means speak it again, okay, rewrite, okay, rewrite means write it again, refill, fill it again, okay, re-speak, speak it again. In that way, re means is a prefix. So with the help of this re, we can find number of words based on this re. Similarly, the other prefixes are. So prefixes are added. This is an affix which is placed before any base word or any word or any base, so that the meaning of this changes according to that word. Now in this case, this add word means to word, to add something towards something, okay, to strengthen something towards a particular base word or root word, right? Now I'll just tell you about that. There are certain words with them when we add as a prefix add, then add becomes according to the starting of that word. Okay, for example, add becomes AC, or in place of D, we change it D as C. Before accept, ACCEPT, before accept we add, but it is accept, AC, it is being changed. Okay, so D becomes C before accept. Similarly, affluent, okay, fluent and affluent, AFF, because before fluent, AD becomes affluent. Similarly, affiance means to agree to bed with someone. Okay, affiance as a verb, AFFIANC, affiance. Similarly, a number of other words I'll talk about. Okay, so before D it is okay, AD, it is addict. For example, addict as dict and addict. Okay, so addict means a person who becomes habitual to some drug or something. So especially the drugs. A person who is taking something repeatedly, that is, he is addicted to that particular thing. Addicted. Okay, addicted. Adulteration. Now add in this case, adulteration, no change of the word. Add is add. Similarly, in case of addict, add is add. So add means towards, or adding something towards. Okay, so that means towards. Similarly, I have to explain all these words. So you will find a wonderful word list. Okay, with the help of these 12 words. I have taken only 12 words, and other words you can find in the dictionary. Number of words are given. You will find them, or wherever you find this word add, and any word starting with add, then you will just remember this connotation or this prefix word here. So this prefix is going to give you a wonderful vocabulary. Alright, now see you then. So let me take, see you now in the starting of this lecture series. Now let me take this word. So second root number, let me take, this is second root, which is add, which is a prefix, not root, but it is a prefix. I'm sorry, talking about prefix. So second prefix is add, add. This is one word, not separated. It is add, that means two word. And when with any word it is added up, you will find that there are certain words with which if it is added, then the D becomes according to that word. Like as I have told you that accept, it becomes accept, not accept. because just to pronounce that word properly, okay, the pronunciation is better after adding that word. So it becomes, for example, addict. Okay, this is add only because dict word is starting with D. But in the end, let me take the word this accept, ACCPT. So D becomes C before sept word. Similarly, aggressive, AGG. So G before starting G or with any word which is start with G, it becomes AD becomes AG. Okay, so aggressive. Similarly, FENS, AFFINC. So AD becomes AF, FEN. So try to understand this word, but meaning is the same. Towards FENs. Towards FENs means you are going to agree to bed with someone, bedding to do a bad activity. I mean bedding with anyone. You are agreed to bed with anyone. This is towards, to promote to bed. This is towards going to bed, going towards to bed. That means you are going to bed with your with your affiance. So that is affiance word. Sorry, with this word affiance, we are as a verb. That means you are going to engage with someone. You are going to bed with someone. Okay, so promoted to engage, promoted to bed. That is for marriage. Now this is LH, for example, LH. So A double L. So AD becomes AL, right? Similarly, other words, announce, ANNOUNC. So AD becomes NAN. So these you have to note down. So announce to make known to the public, going to make public, going to towards making anything public. So that is announce. Then assert, ASSERT, assert. Okay, so this AD has become AS as with assert with short word. Okay, and these are the words. You will just find the difference. AD becomes what according to the starting of that word. Okay, that starting letter. What is the starting alphabetical letter of that word? So according to that, AD becomes that word. Right? Okay. Now let me take the words one by one. So this is a prefix. Second prefix we are taking. AD means two words. So let me take the first word. Now here is adaptable. ADAPT, ABLE. Adaptive. This is adjective. Adaptive means is able to fit in. Is able to fit in. Okay. That means pliable. The word is proper. Synonym of this is pliable. Anything which is pliable, that means going to fit. Pliable word is there. So pliable. Second word, let me talk about adhere. 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 To stick to something. To stick, to be faithful. Right? Adhere as a verb. Okay. Stick. To be faithful. Okay, he is adhered to do this. Okay, he is faithful to do this. Faithful means the person is stick. Stick means is attached to do something. Okay, he is very faithful person. So stick to be faithful. To be faithful. Stick to be faithful. Stick to be faithful. That means adhere. He is adhere to follow the rules because he is a gentleman. He is the kind person. Right? He is a civil person. Okay, he is as a civil person, he is very much adhere. His adhere means he is faithful to do something. So this is how stick to be faithful. Third word, let me tell you. That is adequate. 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 Equate, and before that it is add. So that means towards equate. So adequate means equal to the need. This is adjective here. Adequate means equal to the need, right? Sufficient. The word is sufficient. The word is sufficient, right? Proper word is sufficient. Adequate means sufficient, or according to the need, equivalent to need, equal to the need. Then fourth word also let me take. Fourth word is addict. So here this addict because it starts with D, so no problem. It is add as the word start with. So it is addict, right? Addict as a verb. So addict may be noun also. He is addicted as a verb. We can also take and as a noun the person, one who is addicted, right? One who is given over to a habit, right? Addicted, mostly to drugs, right? To drugs mostly. One who is given over to a habit, that means he has become habitual, right? That person is addicted, or to become addict to something. So the person is addict, right? Or addict as a verb. He has become addicted to this habit of smoking, habit of drinking or whatever, drinking wine or something. Okay, so this is one who is given over to a habit, mostly actually to drugs, right? It is to drugs only. Both words often drugs. Mostly a person becomes addicted to drugs. This word is used with drugs only, right? So these are the 4 words we have discussed about. Let me take other 4 words. Okay, so this is very important prefix word. We are talking about prefixes now. Okay, so initially I talked about root, but this is not root. This is now prefixes we are talking about. Okay, this is the second prefix we are talking about, add, which is 2 words. Now let me take the 5th word. Fifth word is adjacent. Adjacent, C-E-N-T. A-D-J-E-C-E-N-T. Adjacent, right? As an adjective. Adjacent means lying nearby or side by side, right? Lying near. This is lying near, right? Lying near. Side by side. Lying near. Side by side. This is the 5th word. See the 6th word here. Now 6th word onwards I am taking the repeated words. I mean AD is changed to other letters. I mean D changes to other letter with which that word started, root word started, base word starts. Okay, so that is how 6th word. Now here it is accept, A-C-E-P-T. So C, if it is C starting with C, then it becomes AC, not AD. So it is accept, but the meaning is similar to that AD, 2 words. Accept means as a verb to receive, to take to oneself. That means to take to oneself. To receive, to take to oneself. That means accept. To take to oneself means to accept something, to receive something. Accept means receiving any item or anything, and accept means accepted. I have accepted your words. So anything which is to be received, which is to be taken over. I mean taken to oneself. So I have taken it to myself. Okay, I have accepted your words. I have accepted your gift or whatever you have donated to me, whatever you have given to me as a gift, birthday gift or whatever. So it is a birthday gift to me. So I have accepted it. So accept means to receive something, to receive to oneself. Okay, to take to oneself. This is 6th word. Now 7th word. 7th word I am taking aggressive. Again AD becomes AG. A-G-G-R-E-S-I, aggressive. This is aggressive. We are taking capital letters. A-G-G-R-E-S-I-V, aggressive. A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V, this is double S-I-V, aggressive, right? A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E, aggressive. As an adjective, what is adjective? Aggression is inclined to attack. The person is very aggressive. He is inclined to attack me. He is inclined to okay, do something harm to others, to engage for, right, sorry, to attack, drive forward. Okay, he is inclined to attack. This is inclined to attack. Inclined to attack. ACCACK. Inclined to attack. To drive forward. To drive forward. The person is coming and it looks like he is going to attack me. So to drive forward, right? Drive forward. Or to drive forward. This is 7th one. Now let me take the 8th word here. What the 8th word? 8th word is affiance, as I was telling you in the beginning. That this is also AD becomes AF, AG, AD becomes AG before G, and AC becomes AD becomes AC before C. So C, G, F. So AD becomes F. This is affiance, IANCE. AFFIANCE. Affiance. Affiance is a verb. This is to promote to bed. To promote to bed. Bed means to engage. To engage. To engage for marriage. This is to engage for marriage. To engage for marriage. This is affiance, means affiance. Right? He is my fiancé. Affiance means just fiance with someone. Affiance. So affiance means going to marry a person, going to engage with a person. So this is promote to marry, right? To promote to bed. This is the fiance of mine, right? Fiance, any fiance. So affiance is the person or partner with which you are going to marry. Okay, so that is affiance. With fiance it becomes affiance. So these are 8 words now. Let us take other 4 words remaining. Remaining 4 words are now, let me take them. And they are also talking something that a word becomes, AD becomes something according to that pronunciation of the word. Now 9th word is allege. 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 Allege as a verb. This is verb. To declare or to blame someone. To blame. This is allege. Allege to declare also. To blame also. To declare, to blame someone. Right? So this is allege. Allege a person. Allegation. That noun as an allegation. Now, sorry, here are one part of speech, right? I have taken one part of speech, but you can find the similar words from these parts of speech, other parts of speech also. For example, allegation, right? Then fiance, okay. Then to, yes. Then this is aggression, 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 right? To aggressive, okay. Now then allege. Allegation, that is allege. Announce, announcement as a noun, announce as a verb. Okay. 10th word, let me take. 10th word is announce. So AD has become ANNOUNCE. 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 As a verb, right? As a verb, announce means make known to. Make known to others. Make known to public or others. This is public also. Make known to public. This is announce, mostly for the public, not others but public. Public is okay. Okay, make announce or make known to other public. Make known to public. To the public. Yeah, make known to the public. This word is okay. Make known to the public, not to others. The public is proper word because we are announcing something to the public. Make known to the public. That is proper word. Announce. to announce something. Now 11th word, let me take. What is 11th word say? 11th we have taken assert. A-double-S, again AD has become ES before S word. Assert, A-double-S-E-R-T. Right? A-double-S-E-R-T as a verb. This is assert, means to declare. To declare, to state positively, to state positively, right? To state positively, assert something, to assert something, to declare something, to state something, to state positively. That is assert, assertive sentences. You might have come to know about assertive sentences. Then negative sentences, positive or affirmative sentences. Assertive sentences, when we say something, it may be negative or positive. So assertive sentences are affirmative and negative sentences. Assert means to state something, to say something. So this is to declare, to state positively. Now 12th word, the last one. This is adulteration. Adulteration. U-L-T-E-R-A-T. Right, adulterate or adulterate, let me take adulterate, A-D-U-L-T-E-R-A-T, adulterate, verb, to impure something, to impure, to add sand in the cement, for example. Okay, for example, or for a statement, I mean for instance, let me take, to add sand in the cement is what you call adulterate, to adulterate something as a verb. Adulterate means to impure, to change to an impure quality, right? To change it to an impure quality. To change it to an impure quality. Okay? To impure quality. To change to an impure quality. This is known as adulterate. Adulteration, the activity of adding something, okay, to making something impure. That is, making something impure, changing the quality. The pure quality is changed by adding something which is not suitable thing. So adulteration, that is the noun. This is adulterate as a verb. Adulterate means to make something, to change to an impure quality, right? Change to an impure quality. To put sand, for example, this is instance. For instance, to put sand into the cement, to put sand into the cement. This is what you call to impure, to adulterate something, right? Adulterate means the activity of making something impure, okay, making the quality of something impure by adding something which is not suitable, not according to the quality, okay, changing the quality to impure. This is known as adulterate. So adulterate, this in this case AD is AD. Adulterate, that means to impure something, to change the quality of something or any item, anything. That is how adulterate word is. And from this we can get number of other words. For example, noun is adulteration, adulterative, right? Adulterative. This is the product which is adulterative. I think it is adulterative as an adjective. So adjective, noun, two words I have just obtained. Here the 14 now. I say similarly assert, assertion, okay, assertive, adjective, okay, assertion is a noun, two more words. In this way you can find number of announcement, noun, announce, okay. Then announcing, he is announcing the word. This is present participle, right? Then asserted, adjective, past participle. Number of other words can be found out, right? Similarly, allege, allegation, I did tell you as a noun, right? Affiance, then affiance is okay as a verb, affiance to somebody. This is my fiance. Fiance word is not with add, with this F. We have to, affiance is okay. Then aggression, A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-O-N, aggression, right? Then acceptance as a noun, and this is a verb. So in this way we can find number of words from the dictionary. So please, I'm just advising you, suggesting you that find some more words or make some other parts of the speech so that you can increase your vocabulary. The strength of vocabulary will be increased. This is 100% sure. I can assure you. Okay, so please engage yourself by adding words from these, okay, or in the similar kind of words you can find in the dictionary, and from there you can find your own vocabulary, right? And number of other parts of speech, because one part of speech are given here, okay, as a noun or as a pronoun, as a noun or as a verb or as an adjective. Find other parts of speech so that you can increase your vocabulary. Okay, then see you in the next lecture, which will be the third prefix. Okay, the third prefix is also very important. Okay, then see you. Bye.